Jericho walls are falling, the promised land, things like that. So I was like, okay, cool. God's stepping in, tearing some things down for his people. He said, this is true. But there's another side too. There's two meanings to this word. And the other side is the walls are falling in our hearts. The walls are falling in unforgiveness. The walls are falling in anger. The walls are falling in whatever the effect was, those walls are falling. Those walls too, because when God tear down those walls of Jericho in our life, anything that's been a hindrance, anything we've been battling with spiritually, and delaying whatever the next is that God has for us, sometimes that leaves a place in our heart, and God's allowing everything to fall so that what he has is going to fall into place, right? When the walls of Jericho fall, when the Goliaths in our life fall, whatever the enemy, God allowed the enemy to put in our path for our own strengthening and pruning and things like that, whatever he allowed that's been causing a hindrance and a delay, those things are going to fall. But while those things are falling, right? While those things are out our way, he's got things working on the inside of us that are falling too. So that way, when we go to the next part of life and the next phase and whatever glory God has for us in that season, in the next season, we have to be new as well. We have to be prepared for it. Whatever we're going into, we have to also be new, because the season is new, the land is new, the responsibilities are new. Even if you're doing the same thing, you may have a greater responsibility in what you're doing, right? So we have to be new in those areas within ourselves, within our hearts. God's dropping the walls of our hearts so that we can be more compassionate, be more loving, be more forgiving, be more forgiving in that area. And what else, Lord, did you tell me? Yeah, the walls are falling. The walls are falling, to forgive, to love, strengthening. Oh yeah, he said you're going to be stronger when you go into your season. You're going to be more equipped, more spiritually equipped, more mentally equipped, emotionally equipped. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we had to stay in those seasons and repeat some of those things because God was strengthening and pruning us and making us stronger. So that way, when we get to the next level, remember, new levels, new devils. So you got to be trained to fight these new devils where you're going. The promotion that God has given us, we have to be trained, spiritually trained to handle the capacity. Because when God gives us new levels, there's greater, like we expand our tents, there's greater capacity, which means greater responsibility, right? Just because he give us more things, that don't mean we got to just be the same. No, we got to be mentally equipped, we spiritually equipped to handle the capacity. Ask God, Lord God, give me the capacity, give me the ability to handle the greatness that you're giving me, right? That's what Solomon, he said, Lord, give me wisdom. This is so many people